Hello and welcome to another episode of Skillcraft. Today I'm going to be working in my town area because, well, I haven't done anything in it for quite a long time, and I feel like it's time to get back at it. And we're going to dive straight into it with another two buildings. Yes, we're going to do two buildings for this town today, and hopefully that's going to be pretty much done when those two buildings are in. That I have one more planned, and there might be room for another one, but then it's just finishing touches of like lampposts and stuff like that, and actually connecting roads. And then yeah, when that's done, we can move on to some more projects because I have some big ideas. Now there is good reason I'm taking down these trees, and it's because, well, I need the wood firstly, because two buildings, that's going to be a lot of wood. Although I should probably plant birch because a lot of the wood that is used is birch because, well, all of the actual walls are birch because, well, it just looks the best. For some reason it just really fits the mesa, so every single one I've tried to go for that. I tried going for a lighter wood like oak, but it just looks really bad and I have no idea why. So because I wanted some variation, but I stuck to birch. And the second reason I'm moving these trees is because that's where the building's gonna go. The first one is going to be aligned right here, and it probably goes to about here as well, maybe a little more. And then the second one is going to be right next to it. And then I'll have room for another little building here, probably the sort of size as that post office. And hopefully, actually, wait, no, I'm being stupid. I'm gonna move it down a little bit more. I actually have a different building planned here. Okay, let's revisit that. I have a building here that's going to lead on to the next project after I finish this, but I'm not going to start that. I really want to start it, but I'm not going to start it until I finish this, at least like get this like 95%, because, well, it's episode 10, okay, and I feel like 10 episodes to get this town done is was a bit longer than I was really hoping, and so I sort of just gotta finish it. So that's what I'm doing, and then I can start the next project, which one of the buildings is gonna link to, and I'm being quite mysterious about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna save that. I might tell you at the end of the episode. We'll see. So that mysterious building is gonna be there. Then we are gonna have the sheriff's building. Yep, but I don't have a sheriff for this place. We got a few buildings. Sheriff, I feel like one of the most important things in a Wild West building. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting that one there, and then next to it is gonna be a general store, another quite common building that I just haven't done yet. I went to like government buildings and post office right before I did, the generic, what you think of when you think of Wild West. But yeah, I'm gonna be finishing those two today. Now I'm gonna stop rambling, collect some more wood, and I do have a solid chunk, and just get started. Well, I've laid out the size for the sheriff department. I've not done a depth because, well, I kind of like to just do the front and we'll figure that out later. No one cares about the back. It's the same length as this building here, so I might make it the same depth. That would make sense because I want it to be this sort of size because Skilltree is going to be living in the sheriff department. He's asked for a house. I've already built one house over here for replete steam, and so it makes sense to just sell another one, and it saves me having to do many interiors because yeah, a lot of these buildings don't have uses like this post office. Yeah, it doesn't have a use. I wanted a use for buildings, but sometimes just don't really know what to put in them because we all kind of already have a post office, and that is we all have mailboxes, which I don't have anything in, and mine has still got hashtags on, so fun. Keeps doing that. I don't know why it keeps just like resetting. I've also marked out this mysterious building, although I feel like this one's going to be longer, but the width is right. It was just so I could get like a good location sorted for this next building. So this blueprint might be sitting here for a little bit. And well, here's the first floor. We can get a really nice look of the height, and I say first floor, It's not actually walls, so I don't know why I said first floor. It's the front porch area, which I think looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that design. And then I just did this height, these pillars, to yeah, they're gonna be how high it is. So I think pretty happy with this. I think the height looks good in terms of like scale to the rest of the build. I have now put in some walls, and I splashed out a little bit. I went for the really fancy looking dark oak doors. How did he hit me there? But I've left this section because I'm gonna be filling it now, and it's gonna be a jail. Yeah, this building's gonna have a jail built into the side. Uh, I just thought, why not? Bit of fun, isn't it? And it just adds a little bit of a different color to it. And yeah, I really like that. I think that just looks so good. And the outside of that, I filled that floor in, and we put a little guard's chair. Not a very practical place to sit though, because if there's a prisoner in there, I feel like if you have like keys on your pocket, they could just reach their hand through and nick them. But this is the Wild West. I don't think they really care about that. So yeah, that's that little outdoor section done. Now I just need to do the rest of the build. And here it is, the finished project. And the skill tree has just locked on, so I guess he'll be seeing it for the first time. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Now we just have to agree on a price. And the inside skill tree, if you want to come in here, there is a very basic interior. I need to put an iron door on here and a lever. But yeah, and then there's a little sheriff's desk back here. Is just a back room for an actual living space over up top. But this floor is kind of ugly, so I don't recommend it. Or downstairs because we're gonna make a basement. Why on earth does sheriff have two Fs? That is annoying because it would ruin the symmetry if I had an extra F there. So I'm gonna shift that all along, put an F in, probably put an exclamation mark so it's actually even. Well, looks like we got a meeting with Skilltree. Why is he in his armor? Yeah, about the sign. I was just preparing it. I've got an F. I just need an exclamation mark, which I'll try and figure out how to do an exclamation mark. I'm very confused what is going on. Why? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I did forget about this. But I mean, it's literally his house. I'm building this for him. Well, second F is put up there. This kind of needs a gate just so I can get out, because it's a little bit annoying having to go all the way through the building. But let's go make this exclamation mark. And that's what it looks like. It's alright. It's a little weird, but I think it will do. I guess I'll ask Skilltree what his opinion is, because yeah, we could have it say sheriffs with an S on the end, but yeah, so I think I'll ask what his opinion is because he's going to be buying this. We haven't settled a price yet. Let's do this door and lever. But we got the iron door and we got the lever, so there we go. Boom. Nice and simple. Well, I think with that, this place is ready to go on sale. Well, I've laid out this section here, and I thought I'd ask Skilltree for planning permission for this one, because since he has just done it. So I've laid it out. It's not quite as big as this one here. Actually, oh wait, no, I've made it the same size. Oh well. And while we're at it, I've asked for this section, which I'm gonna say is probably about sort of this height. I haven't planned this out really yet. I realised I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Uh, I need payment. You know, this is prime real estate in the middle of my town. This is the direct centre. You know, I'm not just giving this away. I don't actually know how much. I thought I was just going to throw 2 diamonds at first. Right, back to this build then. I always seem to find myself doing this front section first. Don't really know why. I guess it's just like, well, it's at the front, so avoids having to do the back, because, well, we know how I feel about the back of the build. And but basically it's just detailed and more fun, I suppose. So I tend to do this first. But now I've done this, I have to do the boring bit of just filling in the walls. And here it is, the general store. Just need to do the sign, which is a bit annoying because I need another exclamation mark because it's an odd number of letters. I really do just prefer the standard letters without the exclamation mark. But I really like the front of this build because of the roof at the moment. It uses mangrove and also a little bit under here, which is very nice. I like that little bit of accent. I am going to fill in the rest of these walls. I don't know what I'm going to put in the inside this build. Not Probably not going to bother with an interior yet, but it is a general store, so could be a shop. It would make sense to be a shop. I don't know, maybe I could rent it out to someone, but we've already got the mall for that, and I don't think people are really going to come all the way to the Mesa if, like, I just rent it out. Like, people are just going to build in the mall. That just makes more sense. So I guess for now it's just going to stay a blank building with nothing inside. I could make it a decorative one if, like, I don't think of anything after a few episodes and can be bothered to do the interior. Yeah, I think just for now I'm happy keeping it lit up and just a empty place, and saves me having to spend time on an interior when I've already done two big buildings today. And it's getting to night time, so I'm a little bit worried because I haven't lit this up, and I didn't bring torches, so all I have is lanterns. So I guess I'll do lanterns on the top for now. I'll change them out later, and we can just put some lanterns about in the middle. I'm definitely thinking I should have gone for a design. How did I miss this strip of birch? There we go. Definitely feel like I should have gone for a design that's less birch heavy, because all of these logs really add up, and I burnt through like over half of my birch supply. So yeah, that's fun. And this top is getting scarily dark. So there we go. Don't want creepers falling on us from above now, do we? And I kind of like how you can just jump between the rooftops. And I'm now realizing I don't think I really like this design. Yeah, we might have to think of something for that. And there we go, copied the design around. It's not like you really see it though, but yeah, you can see it through that alleyway that I've left, which I will be filling in a moment, because I am pretty much done with this build. And yeah, it looks good from that side. So now we just got a banner to do, which is annoying because I've used all my banner supplies. Now I only actually have 10 dye, which is a little bit annoying. I guess I'm going to have to start culling some squids, but we can dye 11 of our sheep. So yeah, let's do that. Let's use our brand new hot air balloon. There's a bit of a dive platform. It's actually really good for that, in case you don't want to use rockets. And it can get to about the sheeps, just about. Why did I say sheeps? It's sheep. This isn't going to be enough black wool, but I'll just have to keep coming back to shear them. And you know what? There might actually just, yeah, there might just be too many sheep in here. So the general sign has been filled in. I did the exclamation mark like I said. I also filled in this little alleyway. Well, it was at this point Skillcraft pulled me aside for a meeting and offered me a job protecting the Empire and the whole realm. So I was intrigued, and I followed him to a secret meeting area. And well, here it is, our super secret. So secret, I've even turned off the coordinates so no one can find out where we are. Because this is our super secret superhero cave. We don't have a name, but we will get a name. I'm sure we'll think of something. Defenders of the Realm type name. In here is, for some reason, flags. I think these are all the flags of the server. I'm not sure. This is the Gladiator Arena. This is, I know, a flag. This is a flag for a base. But there's this one, which is yeah, quite graphic. Anyway, in that super secret meeting that I did not show, he gave me all this stuff, and it's a bit jumbled up. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff, and cool stuff like this needs to be protected. So uh, I'm gonna build a vault or some kind of superhero base which contains a vault. So we're gonna have a secret base with a secret vault. So should be pretty secure, and it gives me a great opportunity to experiment with a new style. I think the name has to be somewhat Wild West related, but any ideas, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, I like the idea of higher balloons. I feel like that could be pretty cool. Like that's a trademark vehicle. But anyway, it could be cool to put like a little logo on that. Just a banner design to say I'm a defender of the realm. Well, now that the town buildings are done, there's a there's that other building that I never did, uh, and I'm gonna prepare for it because I'm gonna do a next episode, but it's a little secretive, so we gotta go find a resource. And that resource is found in a basalt delta, because of course it's basalt. Why else would I be going to a basalt delta? Anyway, right, let's ouch fly off into the distance, which is very scary. And we found a stronghold. That's interesting, but not a basalt delta. Gonna take a peek though. Ooh, chest. We got 2 gold swords. I'm not taking that, thank you. Oh no, this is okay. Oh geez, oh geez, I might die. Well, quickly going into action. I need an elytra, which is 3 diamonds. Okay, we'll take that. 1, 2, 3. Yes, right. I have plenty of stuff. Where are my rockets? They are in this one, I believe. Yes, we will take that. We'll take this pickaxe. There we go. And unfortunately, that's all I really have time to get. Hopefully, it's all I need because I died away from the with the skeletons, and hopefully not too many things of my stuff burnt because it did kind of look like it. All right, we're going to this direction. I didn't even want to go in it really. Like I had no reason to go into it. Yet some reason I decided to. So hopefully we can find a tree that I landed and died on, which looks like it's there. Yes. Right, we gotta be quick before blazes spawn. Let's put our other elytra on. Let's not look at Enderman, which I just did. Okay. Um, I'm panicking slightly. Pickaxe. What do I want? Yes, that's my netherite. Okay. Okay. Luckily, this wasn't. Okay. Well, there's skill tree at least. Oh, great. And we're getting all our stuff back. I really need to invest in some armor. All I wanted was some polished deep slate. The polished basalt. That's all I needed. Well, there we go. There's everything. Thank you, skill tree. Thankfully, that does look like it's everything. So we didn't really lose much. I didn't even lose levels because, well, yeah, we had a. I didn't even lose levels because, well, we died last episode. So I guess that's great. See, there's always a silver lining. Right, we're going back in. This time I'm not making any detours. And we're just gonna fly in this direction this time. Oh, and there we go, we found it. Right, now we start the endless mine for polished basalt. Hopefully a gas doesn't just kill us. Or we mine into that. Well, I think I've successfully created the most dangerous mine in history. Yeah, any one of these I break, we just fall and die and burn. So yeah, that's fun. Actually, I think Yeah, well, okay, this is alright. But I think I've got quite a bit. Probably not enough though. This is a big project. Let's turn all of this basalt into polished basalt, and largely ready for one of the biggest material heavy sections. So far we have two main forms of transport in this Wild West town, and that is our horses and that hot air balloon over there. And when I say actual forms of transport, more law-wise, so I say we need to add the third and final form, at least main form, that was present in the Wild West, and that is a train. Yep, we're going to be building a giant train system that isn't really going to work as a train system, but we'll have minecarts incorporated in it somehow so we can follow the track around the mesa. And possibly, if people want it, and it will be connected by rail, so we could move it to other locations like all across this server. I probably might do one to spawn, so like we could just branch off to other bases if people want to. But that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay around for next week, which is gonna be that project, and see you guys next time.